number one of the reading plan gives you an overview of the Bible in 100. This fast track reading plan, this plan, this reading plan gives you an overview of the Bible in 100 readings. We're on Genesis 1, 1 through 2, Genesis 2, 3, and GW, which is God's Word, Names of God Bible. So, and we are on Genesis 1, 1 through Genesis 2, 3. Verse Genesis 1, 1. In the beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. Oh, and by the way, God's Word basically is Elohim means God. God means Elohim. For an example, so it's just the names of God is what it is. I may be doing it in God's Word translation, the original, but right now we're sticking with this. And this reading plan gives you an overview of the Bible in 100 readings. Genesis 1, 1, 1, 2 through 2 through 3. Number 1. Genesis 1, 1. In the beginning, Elohim created heaven and the earth. And the earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep water. The Ruach Elohim was hovering over the water. Then Elohim said, "Let there be light." So there was light. Elohim saw there was good. So Elohim separated the light from the darkness. Elohim named the light day, and the darkness he named night. We're going to go back to verse 3. Then Elohim said, "Let there be light." So there was light. Verse 4. Elohim saw that the light was good. So Elohim separated light from the darkness. Verse 5. Elohim named the light day. The darkness he named night. There was evening, then morning, the first day. And then Elohim said, "Let there be a horizon in the middle of the water in order to separate the water." Verse 7. So Elohim made the horizon and separate the water above and below the horizon, and so it was. Verse 8. Elohim named what was above the horizon sky. And there was evening, then morning, a second day. Then Elohim said, "Let the water under the sky come together in an area, and let the dry land appear," and so it was. Elohim named the dry land earth. The water which came together he named sea. Elohim saw that it was good. Then Elohim said, "Let the earth produce vegetation, plants bearing seeds, each according to its own type, and fruits, trees bearing fruit with seeds, each according to its own type." And it was so. And so it was. Verse 12. The earth produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds, each according to its own type, and trees bearing fruit with seeds, each according to its own type. Elohim saw that they were good. There is evening and morning, a third day. And then Elohim said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate day from the night. They will be signs and will mark religious festivals, days and years. Verse 15. They will be light in the sky to shine on the earth. And so it was. Verse 16. Elohim made the two bright lights, the larger light to rule the day, and the smaller light to rule the night. He also made the stars. Elohim put them in the sky to give light to the earth, to dominate the day and the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. Elohim saw that it was good. There was evening, then morning, a fourth day. And then Elohim said, "Let the waters swarm with swimming creatures, and let the birds fly through the sky over the earth." So Elohim created the large sea creatures, every type of creature that swims around in the water, and every type of flying bird. Elohim saw that they were good. Elohim blessed them and said, "Be fruitful, increase in number, fill the sea, and let there be many birds on the earth." Verse 23. There was evening, then morning, a fifth day. And then Elohim said, "Let the earth produce every type of living creature, every type of domestic animal, crawling animal, and wild animal." And so it was. Verse 25. Elohim made every type of wild animal, every type of domestic animal, and every type of creature that crawls on the ground. Elohim saw they were good. Verse 26. Then Elohim said, "Let us make humans in our image, in our likeness. Let them rule the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and domestic animals all over the earth, and all the animals that crawl on the earth." Verse 27. So Elohim created humans in his image. In the image of Elohim he created them. He created them male and female. Verse 28. Elohim blessed them and said, "Be fruitful, increase in number, fill the earth, and be its master. Rule the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that crawl on the earth." Verse 29, Elohim said, I have given you every plant that seeds on the face of the earth, and every tree that has fruit with seeds. This will be your food. Verse 30, I have given all green plants as food to every land animal, every bird in the sky, and every animal that crawls on the earth, every living, breathing animal. And so it was. Verse 31, and Elohim saw everything that he had made, and that it was very good. There's evening, then morning, the sixth day. Genesis 2, 1 through 3. Genesis 2:1, heaven and earth and everything in them were finished. Verse 2, by the seventh day, Elohim had finished the work he had been doing. On the seventh day, he stopped the work he had been doing. Verse 3, then Elohim blessed the seventh day and set it apart as holy, because on that day he stopped all his work of creation. Well, you guys, that was Fast Track Reading Plan. This reading plan gives you an overview of the Bible in 100 readings. Genesis 1:1 through 2 through 3. And that was our number one right there for you. That's what that was. And I absolutely love it. And I'm doing absolutely amazing, you guys. Things are looking up for me. It's just been phenomenal. I hope you guys are doing well as well. And yeah. So, anyways, everything is looking up. But hey, this is Tigris. We'll see you next time. Peace.